guys, this is Chris again, coming at you with another video. Today's video is the Gritt Monarch, a new micro brand. Pretty cool, unique design. As you can see, we'll get to the watch here in a little bit. On the desktop, quick wristwatch check. I am wearing these M104. But I hope everybody had a good holiday, good Happy New Year's, and everything like that. But a little bit about this watch, it's kind of a divisive kind of watch because of the price. The price on this is $3,400, which will have a lot of people stifled, I think, which is kind of high. A lot of people think for micro brand. But once you've seen, this is kind of like along the lines of Manta and Brellam. Like once you've seen the quality and the craftsmanship that goes into making this and the technology going into making this, you'll really appreciate it. Now that is one negative I do have on the watch is the price. It comes in at $3,400, which a lot of you think is probably a little high. I would feel more comfortable, to be honest, around the $2,500, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure how much they put into marketing and how much goes into actually making it, because there is actually a lot of technology in this, and this is a really unique design, which is really hard to do these days, especially in the micro brand industry when there's so many different brands and companies coming out there. It seems like there's a new micro brand coming out every single day. So that is kind of hard to be unique in that aspect. This watch, in a way, kind of reminds me of like a mix in between like an AP with the integrated strap and the new Bell & Ross, the BR05. That's just personally, in my opinion. But I've been talking with Andrew Gritt, the owner. He seems like pretty cool guy. You can tell he's a watch enthusiast. We've been emailing back and forth about the specs on the watch and everything like that. And I'll show you a desktop view of it here soon. Like I said, that's really my only negative on the watch, and the watch itself is probably going to be a kind of love it or hate it design. It's going to be one of those kind of deals, but actually, believe it or not, it has actually gotten a lot of wear time out of me in the time that I've had it here, and he is lucky enough, I am lucky enough, he did lend it in. No, it's not sponsored, but he did lend it in for review. I do unfortunately have to send this one back, which is going to be kind of hard to do because, like I said, it has actually gotten a lot of wear time, and it wears really, really comfortably. But we'll go to the desktop and I'll show you the watch and go over all the specs. Here is the watch in question. Like I said, you can see that unique kind of case design. It does use a new technology that they've named Invisiglass technology, which actually is kind of an anti-reflective technology. As you can see with the light popping off, you can still really see the dial at almost all the angles. Of course, my studio light there was a little bright. But you can see, if you're out in the sun, you can see the dial at almost any kind of angles. And this dial itself is actually a pretty cool dial. It's got like a carbon black kind of dial mixed in with that red second hand. Kind of goes good together. And like I said, you can see this integrated bracelet, this integrated strap, excuse me. You can see, and this strap actually wears really comfortably. This watch is a 200 meter water resistant watch, so you don't have to worry about getting wet. Has that screw down crown there, and like I said, it has that unique, almost kind of Bell & Ross square design mixed in with like an AP kind of look. At least that's to me. It's kind of, you can see the angles, different angles here. Now lug to lug, this is a 43 millimeter watch, but it really doesn't wear that big because the lug to lug on their website, these are specs off their website. But their lug to lug is a 53 millimeters, which is actually really, really good lug to lug size because it fits a lot of the wrist, and it fits my 7.5 inch wrist pretty comfortably. And you can see that screw down crown, easy to grip and change the time, the date window you can see here at the 3 o'clock. The indices are real clean. This is, of course, a Swiss made watch, and of course, you know, all the qualifications that has to be a Swiss made watch has to go into it. So that may be another reason why the price factors into that, because Swiss made is not exactly cheap. I'm not saying any place else is any worse or better. Just saying, you know, Swiss made usually is not cheap. But again, like I said, you can see the unique case shape here. You got the Gritt logo, which, as I mentioned, that's the owner's last name, so that's where Gritt comes from. In case you guys were wondering, that may be something that kind of initially threw me off as the name of the watch too. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, it got kind of a unique kind of kick to it. You see their kind of logo there. Almost like a balance wheel kind of on a watch. And then again, like I said, you can see that red second hand going around. And the only thing, I think they will offer more different dial colors in the future. And I did talk to Andrew about the strap. Right now it comes with this leather strap. But he is going to offer different integrated straps on his website in the future. He said he plans on offering bracelets and everything like that. This is, I believe, a 24mm lugs, but you can't, with it being an integrated strap, you can't really change out too much. But he is going to plan on offering all kinds of different strap options. And then you can see that buckle there. Got their symbol there again. Pretty unique. Now onto the movement. This is a Salida, and their movement, it says Avant, and it's named after the company, the Gritt caliber, but this is actually a highly modified Salida SW200 is what he told me. And you may think $3,400 for a Salida watch, that is a lot of money, but like I said, look at the Bell & Ross. This comes at a time when these kind of sports watches are kind of real popular at the moment. But like I said, this is kind of a unique take on a steel sports watch, even though this isn't steel with a bracelet, no bracelet here, but it has a strap. He is planning on offering some bracelet options in the future, like I mentioned. But this is the Salida SW200 modified movement by them. It is highly decorated, and you can see it uses some different coating there on the outside, which is pretty cool. You can see that rotary going. And these are COC certified specs. 2 COC certified or better. And I will show you guys what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. There you see it sits comfortably on the desk there, which has, like I said, adds that kind of unique case shape. Here it is for size comparison next to my U1, or my U1, excuse me guys, slip there, to my Zen 104. I was talking about U1s earlier. But here it is next to my Zen 104. You can see it really doesn't look like it's that much bigger, even though this is a 43 and this is a 41. This one with no bezel actually sits comfortably. And here is what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. Again, it wears really comfortable. It does have an X1 lume, decent lume. I do need to upgrade camera so I can start showing you guys lume. I'm using an old iPhone here, so. But overall, this thing fits really comfortably. Doesn't dig into the skin or anything like that. And like I said, the strap actually wears really comfortably. And this buckle, pretty comfortable, easy to use. Overall, I would definitely rate this like an 8, 9 out of 10. Not perfect, but it is really killer, and it does have a unique look. If you want to go for that AP kind of look, but you're on a budget compared to, of course, like most of us, like myself, can't really afford an AP, this would be the way to go. Again, that $3,400 is a little bit expensive, but I feel like in some points it is kind of justified just by the amount of technology that goes into the watch. And it has gotten a lot of wear time. This watch, like I said, is one of those ones you have to see in person, just kind of like a Zen. You have to see it in person just to know the quality, the fit and feel, just like Mata. The quality is definitely there. The fit and finishing on this thing is really killer. And like I said, I'd definitely recommend it if you're looking for something a little bit unique, something a little bit different, and a little bit on the higher end of micros. I feel like this company will be a little more popular once they get a little more known. And like I said, this is one of those steel sports or a sports watch that you can actually gravitate towards and you can actually afford. Now they only make 300 of these, but this is easier to get than a lot of Pateks and stuff like that. So that is pretty cool. And he does have plans, I believe, to make other models in the future, and like I said, different kind of straps. So that's kind of cool. And that pretty much that's it on this watch. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.